So, you want to trade with the big dogs, right? But you don't have a massive pile of cash. Prop firms look like the ultimate dream ticket. They give you the capital, you bring the skills. But what if the whole game is actually rigged against you? Okay, let's get into it. This is the number that gets everybody's attention. $200,000. Some firms even offer way more. It's the promise of truly life-changing money, just dangled right there in front of you. And all you gotta do is pass one little challenge. Sounds simple enough, or is it? And there it is. That's the catch. This is the one question that most traders never even think to ask. What if the entire system, I'm talking the rules, the profit targets, the whole shebang, what if it isn't designed to find the next superstar trader at all? What if it's actually built on the mathematical certainty that you're going to fail? So let's pull back the curtain, because understanding how these firms actually make their money is the single biggest secret to beating them at their own game. And I'll be honest, the truth is a little bit uncomfortable. First things first, you gotta get the image of a Wall Street hedge fund out of your head. That is not what these are. Think of modern prop firms more like a high-stakes video game. Their main job isn't investing in talent. It's running a massive, automated filter designed to weed out anyone who trades with impatience or emotion. And this really shows you the disconnect between what we think is happening and what's really going on. You probably think they make their money from profit splits when you trade a live account, but the reality? Their number one source of income is from all the fees from failed challenges. And get this, you're almost always trading on a demo account. Anyway, they're not looking for cowboys, they're looking for risk managers. And this chart just lays it out perfectly. That giant bar, that's all the cash they rake in from challenge fees. And that tiny little bar next to it, that's what they make from the small handful of traders who actually get funded and make a profit. It's not even close. This isn't a flaw in their business model. This is the model. And here are the cold, hard numbers that really paint the picture. This data from Top Step shows that only about 17% of traders who start a challenge actually pass. That means a staggering 83% of people pay their fee and just walk away with absolutely nothing. The system doesn't just tolerate this, it depends on it. Just to give you a sense of the scale here, let's run some hypothetical numbers. If 1 million traders fail a $100 challenge in 1 month, that's a cool $100 million in revenue. Just from fees. The money they make from the few thousand traders who are actually profitable, it's just a drop in the bucket. The entire business is funded by the people who fail. So the big question is, why? Why do so many people fail? Is it just that they're all bad traders? Well, not necessarily. It's because the entire system is a psychological minefield. It's built to exploit the way our brains are naturally wired. You see, it's not just about your trading skill, it's about your psychology. The system works so well because it pushes all these little emotional buttons that are hardwired into our brains. And there's actually a famous scientific theory that explains exactly what's going on here. It's called prospect theory, and the simple version is this. Losing $100 hurts way more than winning $100 feels good. We are programmed to avoid pain, and this loss aversion makes us do totally irrational things. And a prop firm challenge is basically a perfect laboratory for triggering that exact feeling. This leads to a really weird effect. You know the feeling. When a trade is in profit, you get super nervous and risk-averse. You're terrified of losing the gain, so you sell way too early. But the second a trade goes against you, you become a daredevil. You become risk-seeking. You hold on, you double down, you pray for a comeback, and you turn a small, manageable loss into an account killer. Now, think about the prop firm rules for a second. That tight daily drawdown, it's perfectly designed to punish you for holding on to a losing trade. That big, juicy profit target, it's there to tempt you into taking on way more risk than you should. These rules are not random. They are precision tools calibrated to trigger those self-destructive behaviors we just talked about. So let's just be crystal clear here. The evaluation is a filter. It is an environment specifically engineered to identify and eliminate anyone who trades based on emotion, hope, or greed. Its one job is to crush gamblers. And once you understand that, you can finally start building a strategy to beat it. Okay, so enough about the problem. How do you actually win this thing? Well, it all starts with a complete and total mindset shift. You have to stop playing their game and start playing your own. I love this quote. This is the core of it right here.
The challenge is designed to make you feel like you're at a slot machine, just pulling the lever and hoping for a jackpot. But to pass, you have to start operating like a boring, methodical business owner.
You see, their marketing sells you the idea of the gunslinging cowboy trader who can hit a 10% target in no time. But what does their business actually need? They need capital protectors. They want the boring, disciplined risk manager who can just grind out a consistent 3% a month without ever breaking a sweat or a rule. They want consistency, not heroism. And this is it. This is the single most important thing you need to hear. This is not a race to a profit target. It is a professional audition. It's a risk management demonstration. The second you reframe the entire challenge like that, everything changes. Your only job is to prove you can protect their capital like a professional. So what does this actually look like day to day? How do you make that leap from being the gambler they want you to be to being the professional risk manager that they will actually fund? You do it by building an ironclad business plan. Okay, step 1. You define your risk like an insurance company. No trade ever risks more than 1 or 2% of your capital, period. This is your shield. Step 2. You define your entry and exit strategies before you ever get in a trade. This takes all the emotion out of it. Step 3. You use position sizing to automatically enforce those risk rules. And finally, step 4. You document everything in a journal. This isn't a diary, it's a data set you can use to find your own psychological flaws. This isn't just trading, this is business.
The legendary trader Jesse Livermore said it best. Passing a prop firm challenge isn't about outsmarting the market, it's about mastering your own psychology. That trading journal, that's your textbook. That's where you look your own bad habits in the eye and prove to yourself that you are the one in control. So I'll just leave you with this final question. When you look at that next challenge, ask yourself what test you are really taking. Are you trying to prove that you can get lucky and hit a profit target? Or are you trying to prove that you have the unwavering discipline to manage risk like a professional? Because I'll tell you right now, only one of those gets you funded.